Hello, Game Kid. Thank you for the happy anniversary. I'm happy to be back. I am a little bit nervous, but that's that's as much as I can say. All of the car stuff is done though. Well, most of it. My car's cleaned now. It's had a clean and a polish. That took way too long, but it's finally done. It's been overdue for like, I don't know, 2 years? 2 or 3 years? I've been meaning to do it, but I just never got around to. And I'm going to be playing Factorio today because I sort of, with the time off, I just thought I wanted a little bit of a change. I got burnt out from playing GTNH, so yeah, I hope you're having a good day again, kid. Shall we begin? I also changed a couple of things for OBS, so I've got a little glitchy starting soon for the beginning. Yes, the summer holiday, isn't it? And it's a bank holiday today. Like, what? I can't believe that it's a bank holiday again. Right. So I really want to play a bite world is the goal for this one. So what do I need to do? I already have the exchange string here. Let's copy this. Let's paste this into here. So this is the world which I'm going to be playing with because I want a bit of a challenge. All of the resources, I don't know. What I usually do is I turn the frequency down and the size up. So I've done the opposites to this time. Frequency's going really high, sizes are going really down, and the richness is on the max. So they're really small, but hopefully dense. I don't think I want to do anything for the buyers. Right, let's call that. Let's disable the preview. Then I'm going to do this. Just to make it a little bit more fun. Yep, ignore all of them. They're just achievements. It's fine. Great, it's a desert. That's a good start. Right, so since there are biters, I guess the first thing which I need to set up is really defenses. Okay, and there's some iron, coal, copper. Oh yeah, and this is Bob's Mods. Hello, Quest. Bob's Mods is now updated to 2.8, which is also the reason why I want to play this. Yeah, hope you're having a good day, Quest. Oh, I'm not liking how close this is up there. I only upped the starting size to 200%. Right, let's get some wood. Oh, it feels kind of weird starting Factorio again. When was the last time I played this? This was earlier in this year. That was Space Age. Right, let's turn that on. Pollution management is going to be fun for this. Ammo loader. Okay, that's new. I do have the ammo loader. When do I get access to the ammo loader, actually? Okay, it's a little way. Little way away. Okay, let's go and search for some rocks. There are some rocks up there. So I also have a lot of the ore settings turned on for this. Like sulfur ore you just saw then. A lot of the extra ores which you get for some of the special ones, that's also enabled. Honestly, everything's just enabled for this run. There are some more rocks up there. It's, isn't it? It is modded, yeah. I could have added that to the title, actually. I should have added that to the title. I think I might also, like, zip up all of the mods so that you can, if you want to, play with the same mods. Because I did have to change a couple of the mods to add compatibility. Like, I know that I did that with the window, the wind turbines. Did I add it? Oh, it says Bob's mods. That'll be fine. Yeah, this is one of the ones which I remember doing. I changed this so that it would actually be compatible with Bob's mods, because by default it's not compatible. So these are just they're Bobified recipes and the researchers. I like how I've gone from playing GregTech to something which could be considered GregTech, but just a different game. Right, pollution is kind of sketchy. It's very similar to GregTech. Not with the machines, but definitely all of like the crafting components. Like circuits. The basic circuits are the first one. And then the next tier, if my memory works well, requires basic electronic components and solder and resin and tin and lead. One in charge of doing research for geology and stuff. And you're suffering so many specifications and edge cases. Geology sounds quite fun, actually. Geology, that's like geology, that's like rocks, isn't it? To do with, or like different layers. That springs to mind. Can't believe that this is a desert. That is going to make it terrible for pollution. It's fun but complicated. It sounds complicated. Oh, that does. Oh. Okay, that's the first hurdle which we've discovered. Coal gives diamonds. Occasionally gives diamonds. Which means that this doesn't work. Okay, let's just do that then. Okay, that's the first research. That's cool, isn't it? So I haven't, well, I've stopped streaming GTNH. I am going to continue playing it, but just a little bit later, because I am feeling very burnt out with the way things are. Sort of how far I've managed to go. Let's get a bit in there. Iron. I need a radar setup. What are they? Burn lab. Glass is made from silicon. Craft 50 copper plates. Between IV and ZPM. I'm at IV tier. I think part of the burnout reason, honestly, is because I've been doing a lot of the magic stuff. I've been doing a lot of Britannia. And I intend on doing blood magic. After you get EV, it's just... yeah, honestly, it is a little bit. I mean, at IV tier, that's nice, because that's when I do the plat line. I think I ended up doing the mon line at ZPM tier. And that is very fun. No, LUV tier, I think. Yeah, that's really fun. I love doing the monoline. pollution is spreading. Pollution is spreading a lot. Eh. Also, soon Sussy would probably be considered harder than GTNH. The rare earth are already harder than the flatline in GTNH. Ah, Sussy. Sussy always there to make GTNH. Or not to make, but Sussy is definitely harder than GTNH. I would consider it harder than GTNH. Alright, getting a decent amount of iron now. Still looking at the pollution. I guess let's... electric stone furnace. Where's that? Basic electronics. To be fair, that won't actually... I was going to use the steam-powered mining drills. But I'm going to unlock the electric one soon. All of the things. Okay, I am just going to... I'm going to go and walk up there. I'm curious how close the biters actually are. I can see them in the top right up there. How far can the pollution go before I start encountering biters? Okay, it can go a couple more chunks. Yeah. Right, let's start getting some stone bricks probably and some glass plates. After doing some research, I got to the conclusion that every GT pack, including Sussy, does ore processing very, very wrongly. Honestly, I want to say that if we're talking about Factorio, there is Angels at Industries, which I know of. That one I feel like is a lot more realistic. Like ore crushers or sorting facilities or washers or floculation? Probably butchered that pronouncing. Right, where is... Oh, that's going to be fun. Guess what quartz ore outputs? Also, beside quartz. That looks like emeralds and amethysts. Supposed to be incredibly rare. Most real-life ore deposits are only 1 or less than percent minerals of actual ore. Yeah, they are huge, and they take like years to be able to mine them completely. Even then, I don't think they mine 100% of them, because they can't. Just more like, I want to say about 75% of an ore vein in real life you'd mine. Right, stone bricks. Right, automation packs. Craft a burner lab. Yes. And burner lab, yeah. Okay, pollution is still a little bit sketchy. Oh, extreme. Oh, yeah. Like being able to extract straight up iron. Just iron from the ground. It would be all underground. Well, most of it would be, at least. How cool is this, by the way, having pitch black? That was another mod. Yeah, it would definitely need processing prior to actually like being able to smelt it for the ingot. Right, what do I want to do first? Probably well, what one gives? I think it would be electronics first. I don't know, let's do the military first, because that one seems more important to me. Or what, the richness? What, like being able to extract that much ore from a field? Hey, handcrafting science. The electronics unlock windmills, which I'm after for the early game, because it's pollutionless. Pollutionless power. Okay, that is getting worrying. Hey, I can make walls though. I can only make 11. Ah, lovely burner lab. Suppose I could make another one. Then turn it into powder and soak it in distilled water. Yeah, it is the froth flotate it. Yeah, that is. I mean, the Angels Industries does do a pretty good job of actually making that possible. Like that one, you need to start off by crushing it, then sorting it, I believe. Like in the early game, you have to actually start off by crushing it and then you can smelt it. But it starts to get more advanced the later you progress. 76. What's my missing stone? You watch me just get attacked while I'm not over there. Or over there. Wait, are they expanding already? Really? Okay, hold on. That is going to make this ridiculously challenging because that is now in my pollution area. Okay, I need military. I need military now. Are there any others? Doesn't look like it. That's the only one which is really close to me. Okay, please give me military. I can't believe how fast that expanded. I haven't changed any of the expansion, or not that I'm aware of. They need lead? Okay, this is definitely the Bob's mods. They need lead, iron, and coal, apparently. What does Galena give? Galena gives nickel and cobaltite. Do you, and then into furnaces. First lead plates. I can now make firearm magazines. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if I can actually take them out. That is starting to get... That is starting to get red. Oh, they've expanded into 3 now. Devitalized biter spawner. Okay, 10 more science packs. I installed this darkness mod to try and incentivize me to actually build lights everywhere. Out of that 100 stone bricks, I can make 20 walls. It's not a lot of walls. Okay, well, I know that I'm going to start getting attacked from this side. Eight. Yep. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. Why not have repair packs unlocked? That's 15. Okay. Handcrafting Amazine. Handcrafting ammo. Please don't break these. Oh, that's turned into so much now. Nice and stressful. Okay, so there's possibly one down there. There's definitely that one. Okay, well, I can start making windmills. Okay, let's definitely get some more ammo. So it would be nice. Possibly the assembling machines? That way I'd be able to start automating red science. Oh, look at them. No. No. Bad. Where did you come from? Up here? Yay, getting attacked up there. Okay, and then that one's 10. 2 more. Nothing quite like Bob's mods and ridiculous biter settings. I guess let's do... They did kind of attack from an angle. Yes, that is sulfur there. I don't usually play with that on. A stone... Okay, there is a bigger stone vein there. I guess let's make some wind turbines. Yeah, so I'm definitely Gonna start getting attacked from there. Bite nest there, and I think there's one down here. Oh, I created 1,000 iron. Wow. 1,000 already. Burner assembler, steam powered assembling machines. I just want to go straight to the electric ones. Basic circuits. I bet that, yeah, look at the pollution. Fuel pollution in the right hand side of the screen. 200%. Because I've been using coal. So the sooner I swap to electric, the better the pollution will be. But the less amount of pollution there'll be. I bet lights are... yeah, lamps are gated behind research. Oh, yay. Here they come. Why are there so many spitters? There's so many spitters there. Am I being attacked from two? Oh, yay. Long distance pipelines. What from in Greg Tech? I don't think they're overpowered. Okay, there must be a nest taking stuff up there, so 3, 4 more ammo. Honestly, I think I might... let's let the pollution die down a little bit. Yay, assembling machines. I see there a problem, like balance reasons. I've no reason to use trains. Okay, in that respect, then yes, I would say that they are a problem. But GTNH, there isn't really a better way to transport fluids long distance, at least before the ender chests. I'm missing stone again. I'm out of iron. Okay, well, I definitely need the iron to continue working. Copper is actually less important. It's less important than lead and iron and coal for the ammo. All right, I wanted to pick them up. Get the repair packs on my toolbox. I have a feeling that I'm going to be repairing a lot of things. What are you saying? Low ammo? Gun turret is low on ammo. That is nice, actually. Yeah, let's just make all of the ammo. Can't believe the spitters. Them spitters are terrible. You know what? Some of them come over here. You're fine. Alright, that's because of the spitter damage. Walls being damaged, that's fine. Oh, I need some more ammo. Need more iron. Okay, well, let's see if I can get... Is that 25? 5? Actually, okay. I need ammo. Prioritize ammo. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be attacked this early on. That was sooner than I was expecting. Okay, so I can make... Honestly, it's these mining drills. I want to swap the mining drills because they produce so much pollution. These will produce half the amount of pollution and twice the resources. Okay, it's low up there. This will all become easier once I get ammo loaders. And ammo, just ammo automated would be really nice. I have access. Oh, I do have electric inserters. Okay, that is actually worth upgrading to them. Look how low the power output is for these. Wonder why that got so low. Is that because they're placed close to the walls? I reckon it just fluctuates, doesn't it? Up to 11. The pollution is just terrible. So these do have a lot less pollution. But I guess it's a case of how do I power these? I think they've got they've got an internal buffer, don't they? Yeah, that's fine. Guess I could make 5 more. This is a nice strategy, actually. It's just nice to do something a bit different. This is definitely a different strategy to what I usually do. Oh, I just saw them in the top right. You're still doing okay for ammo. Nearly have electric miners. All right, double the power production, hopefully. I can make 1. See how much power this consumes. You know what? They're actually they're going okay. Beginning of some automation. Yes, that output's 10 and it's coming from a green source of energy. Greenhouse. Do I have the electric labs? Where are they? They need logistics. Pyrolysis. Wood processing. I think I just need to get a very rudimentary base setup. I'd be okay using the burner labs, actually. Just take them off for now. Okay, power is struggling a little bit. That's the thing about these wind turbines. They are going to do that. Fluctuate their energy production. Could just make one of these, but that's going to output so much pollution. See, I'm hesitant to do that. Boiler, it is 18 iron. Just throw a bunch of coal in it. Yeah, there you go. Maxed out at 400. Hey, at least I can do this. I can change the priority of these buildings. There's another mod which I installed. Alright, how are we doing? Still getting attacked over there. Let's also get the power poles on my hotbar. This is 100% going to be a spaghetti factory to start off with. Actually, do I? Yeah, let's do copper. Then let's do lead. Which is going to be a drill. Splitter. How about there? Then I want this one to output Galena. Make it nice and easily. Oh, let's get the inserters, belts, undergrounds, and splitters. Right, I will at least make a couple of these. I'm in dire need of power production. Let's do the same for the diamond ore. Just to make sure that things are running. Yeah, it will just prioritize the wind power wherever possible, because they have a higher priority. Right, this should at least make it a little bit easier for me to make ammo now. So I think I should automate ammo production. Probably, I could do the belts actually. Get some belts automated. And then I'll do ammo production. And 10, what are these ones up to? They've still got 10. And 10, 10, they're still fine. Right, so belt production, that was 2 assemblers. Still struggling for power. Let's do the gears there. That will require 2. Belts, gears, power. Limit this to a fair amount. Right, is there? I'm sure that there is a keybind for that. Come to think about it. There's one to craft, I think. Q command. Oh, there was. Maybe there isn't. Am I going crazy? Probably. You know, it is kind of weird how they go down similar to solar panels. They lose power production at night. If I've got enough for one more. They produce so much pollution. Early games Bob's mods. It's actually quite hard. I don't know if that's enough. Don't think it is. I guess I could do a design like that. Been such a long time. It's been a really long time since I played Factorio. Right, that I'm hoping will be enough to actually start stockpiling some iron. Needs 3. This is outputting 1.5. 0.8, that's slow. So when do I get access to the steam engines? I have access to boilers. Oh, that's green science. That's a little while away. Okay, definitely wind power then. How much do these produce? 1.5. What am I missing? Copper? On, there we go. 1 mining drill. Get another 5 more wind turbines. Okay, so ammo just needs the coal, iron, and lead. Well, I need more iron, so I need to scale up that. Everything's gone really quiet, don't you think? Are they just building a really big attack? I don't think they are. Have to keep an eye on them. Oh, I also need to automate science. Not enough. Oh, they do fit. So little energy. Right, I think more iron. I could double the production here. Well, as I'm actually starting to... Is it actually worth it? your first boiler. Oh, that is a big... I just saw that coming. Can you not get stuck trying to attack the balls there? Let's do that, I guess. Yeah, I am thinking about using the steam-powered mining drills. Oh, they actually have a decent range. Pollution, they do output a lot of pollution, though. I mean, they are a lot easier to make. Oh, I can't use the ghost thing yet. Actually, wait, no, I can do it on the map. Haha. Let's see how far. That is a long pipeline. The nearest water is really far away. Right, goodbye, spaceship. Crashed spaceship. Oh, that's nice. Right, I need 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that's nearly done. Why is there steam in there? Oh, because... Oh, okay. I connected that wrong. So this pretty much needs to go... Let's go to there. There you go, full of water. I hope it's not going to cause me, like, spending too much time on automating things that I'm going to end up losing. 1,000 copper plates. Right, this should be able to come on then. Consumption 3 per second. This output 60, so I could have 20? of these steam-powered mining drills. There's no way that output's 8. Well, let's see if sort of how many furnaces this can fill. I think if I go there, I can do the lead smelting here. Look at all of the inserters I can make. Yeah, I shouldn't need these for a little while. Right, I was going to run the iron. Spaghetti run. Out down here. And then we just do coal, iron, lead. You, output, into a chest, ammo. Just so that it's actually automated. Doesn't need to be a massive amount of production at the moment. Bro, I would definitely like some lights. Well, I'd quite like some science, actually. Or cold. Well, that's iron there. I guess I want to plan for the space here. Oh, I can actually flip that. That's so nice. That is a 2.8 feature, being able to flip blueprints. So let's get... let's just do 3 for now. Oh, I need to get I need to get the walls automated. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be getting that from the top then. So many things I want to automate early on. Okay, so gears would come in. I do not have access to near inserters yet. Actually, do I want to flip this? Yeah, let's flip it. Just going to be a temporary solution. So in output would go there. Wait, is this the spaces? Space is not correct. Is inserters do the same? So output actually. See, this is one of the things I love about Bob's mods. Being able to change the rotation for inserters. Iron can go there. Output for now, let's just send it into the burner labs. Am I getting attacked? Still them turrets. They're fine. That is a mess of steam pipes, isn't it? There you go. That should be more copper production, though. So let's definitely get lamps. Let's get logistics so that I can upgrade to the electric labs. Repair turrets are there. That should be good. Let's set up the walls while I wait. Production. Stone is there. These are some freaky miners, aren't they? They feel very weird being that size. Right, I need probably a couple of undergrounds. Make 3. That should be stone. Nice, them electric furnaces. That's also another mod. That is the electric furnaces mod. How much do these consume? 0.625. Oh yeah, they don't give an accurate output. You can make walls for me. Oh, the power of Bob's inserters. Love it. And let's stockpile a bunch of stone bricks or stone walls. Oh, they. Ah. Okay. Do I? Following inserters gated by. Okay. For now, I'm just going to throw some glass in there. I didn't realize the red science packs require glass. Okay, that is feeling much better with the ammo. Much more confident. Oh, there's the bio nest. Lovely. Do that for now. Yeah, these biters they're creeping quite fast. Yes, getting science. Am I thinking splitter? Output. Let's output left the quartz ore. Put everything else into there. Right, I'm actually going to need to get this up, so... Okay, let's get a couple more gun turrets. Starting to get attacked over there now. Have I actually researched radars? That's radar efficiency. Okay, that's going on the list. Give me the quartz. These two can go in here. Oh yeah, I've already got the research queued up. I think I'm gonna have the glass line run up there. Just so that's completely set up. I need the long inserts though. Well, it is slowly starting to turn into a base. What am I missing for them? Wood? I bet yeah, pollution's starting to pick up again. So it is producing enough, actually. Right, let's bump out to about... Let's do about here. Just give me more space for the wind turbines. Oh, great. Of course. Of course. Of course they're going to attack me when I pick up the turrets. They're actually out at the moment. 1%. Wind turbines? What was that? The long inserters? So Shift E, now I can convert all of these to long-handers, or the ones which I need. Okay, so let's definitely get the lamps. Solar boiler. You know, I'm surprised that I could actually start making the solar boilers now. I can't really mass produce them, but I could still make some. Near inserters, yes. Let's get near inserters. They're actually really good. Uh-huh. I feel like if I build this wall like that, it's going to encourage them attacking the wall. Actually, okay, they do require a burner lab, so let's make some burner labs then. I'm missing wood. Okay, I want the radar so that I can actually see what the biters are up to. Oh, we also have the quality stuff because this is 2.0. That's exciting for some of the modules. Where's the coverage for this? Probably a lot of power. There you go. I can actually see what them ones are up to. Can't believe this one. That's even closer than the other one. Purifier. Weaving beam? I've never seen them before. Ghost Weaver. Strange turrets. Let's not get distracted. So these are nice. The big wooden poles. Function the same as the metal versions of them. Just a little bit earlier and less range. Right, so I can make the labs now. And what do they require? Is that tin? That is tin, I think. Amusingly, this is the reason why I actually do want lamps. Because of the darkness mod, I can't actually see where the laser or where the turrets are. What's going on at night. Yeah, I can actually see. Start placing lights around all over everywhere. Get another one there. Yes, that was tin production. Tin, there are a couple of tin veins. Okay, that's once again requiring wood. Right, and tin just gives tin. Do about there. Go for a couple. Actually, for now, I just need it by hand. Greenhouses are actually a fun way to reduce pollution at the cost of power. Multiple belts. Okay, I'm gonna need the tin soon. Look at that. Okay, that is going to be very destructive. Why missing iron? Oh, here they come. Yeah. Oh my. Two of them. I don't even have enough time to repair that wall. What's the damage over here? Well, that one's running out. This is the cost of scaling up production. What's that? That was the greenhouses. I really need to fix power production. Steam engines, they require 50. I really actually want the steam engines. Pollution. Oh, they consume. They produce a lot of pollution, though. I think I'm gonna have to. What are we doing for ammo? Ooh, lots of ammo. Okay, I want to reinforce this wall. And then I might be able to focus on green science. There, I think. Or I could just be attacked from somewhere else. Right, where is that? Stop that. Target the ammo production, really? What did it actually destroy? It destroyed that power pole, all of this. Yeah, this is having to balance everything. Missing copper. Really, I only have enough for 2. So I wonder where that actually came from. They're expanding up there. Alright, that should be fine. Should we go up there and go and poke them with a stick? I was going to say before they expanded, but they just have. Suppose I could poke their nest with a stick. Okay, them armored ones are quite scary. I'd actually be able to... I mean, I got loads of ammo. I wonder if I can do the sort of... Oh, run! Oh, I'm slowed down. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Oh, I just made it. I need to go and get some fish, don't I? This is risky. Okay, let's just keep an eye out. Don't expand so close. Oh, okay. Lovely. Wasn't paying attention. Well, that's the first death today. Where did I die? Let me grab everything. I've got 2 pistols now. Right, I will destroy that nest. I'm committed. Yep, goodbye. Right, I do think the green science. Green science so that I can get more power production. At least make a start there. How much power am I up to? 2.1 megawatts. I suppose using the electric stone furnaces, they do consume a lot of power. Guess I can add another one of these. As much as I don't want to. Okay, where are we low on ammo? Over there. That is nice, the ammo alert. There and there. So repair that wall while I'm here. Right, I guess let's get up a couple more defenses down here. I do like how that one is gated behind quite a bit. To be fair, I could rush there. Once I get this, I won't need to actually worry about stocking up the turrets. All I need to worry about is actual defenses and ammo production. They're running at max capacity. Oh, I love it. The early game is always really hard. Okay, well, I can at least prepare for this. I need 20. That also costs 100, so... And copper wire, so that's just tin. I got tin and lead. I'd need to make carbon, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Suppose I could down... Well, what are they for pollution-wise? Electric stone furnace is 1. Base is 2, but that would be 200% because of the coal, so that would be 4 per meter. Compared to this, which is 30. I think it is actually more efficient. 93. It is more pollution efficient to actually run the electric ones. Yeah, that's because they're attacking the walls. Look, just don't attack the walls. It's a pity goo is damaging that wall. Okay, this will be slightly faster research. I can't believe the expansions. Oh, I guess I didn't change the expansion. I've made the starting area bigger, but I did not take into account enemy expansions. Okay, they're pretty much low on each side. Okay. Right, ammo should be okay for the moment. Yeah, so just waiting on the research, really. How are the walls? Okay, that's nice. Did I say this was 50? I know it might be a little bit crazy, but I am tempted to batchcraft these. Just for now, just so I can sort out power production. That's what's really hurting at the moment. And I think there is a pollution efficiency. These produce 30. Yeah, there definitely is. For power production. These produce 30 pollution at 400 kilowatts. The boilers produce... Well, they'll produce 60 at 1.8 megawatts. The two of these, yeah, they do produce a lot more power, like over double. 49. Right, I just need to hold out long enough. Grab some ammo. Just stock all of these up. I've got some down at the bottom, but they're not being used much. Aren't I spending a lot of time stocking ammo? I'm going to try to stock them up a little bit higher so that I don't need to as frequently stock these up. It's going okay again, kid. Hope you're having a good day. I don't think I said that to you. It's rather painful, actually. I didn't realize how difficult this was going to be. Did I? Can't remember. They destroyed one of my chests there. I'm pretty desperate for power production at the moment. That's sort of hindering growth. Alright, well that's 15 out of 50. I love that disco science. Looks cool. Yeah, pollution is pretty terrible. Okay. Yeah, just waiting for this, really. Just trying to keep the base alive. Still got decent ammo there, though. Right, I'm going to save. I am going to go for a break now. That shouldn't be too long. I will be... Yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Now is a good time if anyone wants to, I don't know, have a stretch or grab any drinks or anything. My keyboard actually wants to work. You going to work, OBS? I'll swap it manually then. You can enjoy my glitchy break time screen just while I'm gone. Right. I'm back. Had a good stretch. Yeah, so it is power production. That's what I want to get. Also, while I watch them attack me, this is my stream anniversary today, I believe. It's today or tomorrow. I've been streaming on Twitch for like 3 years, which is crazy. Honestly, I can't believe it's been that long. Three years and I still enjoy playing like Factorio and Minecraft. God, everything's low on power. They're gonna attack me from there. Still 1.6. This is I think it's called Shoal Endgame Evolution, which adds this. It's really nice to be able to see all the biters. There's loads of biters. Loads of different types. Thanks to Bob's mods. Still got some there. Oh, last 20. Last 20 science packs I need. I guess let's do a little bit of planning. So coal is there. My lovely spaghetti base. I guess I could bring it along and build a couple of them here. We'll do that. I didn't realize that it actually skips the bouts. That's cool. Yeah, so it's going to go about here. See, I reckon that should be okay. I can make over 1,000 copper pipes. Yeah, so I want power, and then I'm going to try to rush an ammo loader. Like the first thing I need to do. So I can stop restocking all of the turrets. Then I can focus on production of turrets and just everything. I mean, I am tempted to try and take out some of these nests. That's one of the bigger ones. Let's go and see what happens. I got plenty of ammo. I think I might just end up attacking them and just... Yeah, I can't even attack the nest. It just aggroes all of them. One more. Okay, a couple of boilers. Let's go burner inserters. Oh yes, I think I am gonna try 5 about there. Right. I can finally swap everything over. I'm gonna try that weird steam engine design because I don't usually use that. So you leave a gap in the middle for the power poles. Yeah, everything's bright. Right, let's get rid of these. Terribly inefficient. That feels much better. Got room to grow. Right, so what was that? That was producing resin. That's made in an assembling machine. Oh, let's get the assembling machine on my hotbar. The rubber, how much do I need? I need 20 of them circuits. And copper wire. Solder. So I need 4 pieces of resin. Metal mixing, so that will unlock solder production. Once it eventually finishes. $93. 81. Should we expand this? Why not? More wall production is always good. I think I will actually need bricks for some of these. No, that's actually stone. Okay, that's easy. Have a look. No alert, surprisingly. So yeah, they've still got plenty of ammo. So this solder. Oh, that's in the next one. Could make rubber here. Okay, that bit definitely looks like I need to expand there. More walls. Right, so I do need a chemical furnace because I need to make carbon. And if I need 20 of these, that means that I need to make... They take 4 each, so I need 80. $16? Right, yeah, 16. Oh. They're progressively tacking the edges of these corners. It's them, the spitters are terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna let them. Where are you? Oh, up at the top. Alright, hopefully I don't get... That's cool being able to make carbon out of wood. How much does this produce for one piece of coal too? So I need to put 7 more so that I get 16 carbon. Already have tin, so I can handcraft that. Then I'm just waiting for the research so that I can actually make the circuits. So that's fuel. Return item is green, and that gives access to the storage chest. Artillery. Wait, artillery is a research now. That's cool. Integration. Oh, so that integrates into the logistics system. Right, well, let's continue buffing defenses. While I wait, gonna go up to about there. Okay, sniper turrets are military. Craft 50. Okay, that's cool for Bob's mods. Well, let's just make 50 bronze then. Bronze, they make 5, so I need to make this 10 times. $20 and then 30 copper. That would just buff my mining speed. First bit of bronze, 2 hours in. I also get the feeling that the spitters can no longer shoot over walls. Am I correct in assuming that? Which is also nice if it is. Wow, okay, 1,000 tin. Okay, let's have a look at green science. I feel like this one's going to be... Oh, it's out. Okay, so the recipe hasn't changed. We go 4. There's belts and inserters. Okay, that's definitely 3. Or 5 as a minimum. 50% mining speed, yeah. We also... yeah, why not? We'll get some more wind turbines. Did I actually... I did get the greenhouses. We could also set up wood. I've got 20 windmills so far. Could I really make another 5? I'm making another 5. They just cost a lot of wood. Tree harvesting simulator. I can make 1 more. I'm currently low on iron. Okay, what looks nice for spacing? Would that look nice? And then maybe... Where am I being attacked? Copper mine. They've managed to sneak their way through. Not great, because I can't tell what direction they came from. I guess I need to get some defenses there then. Why am I? Stop surrounding 1 turret up there, spitters. I reckon they're coming down from the top. Iron plates and gears. Oh, they do just take... they take a lot of iron. Well, let's go for a diagonal then. I feel like it wouldn't be there. Diagonal spacing would be there. Out there. Just to stop attacks from that side. Right, where am I being damaged? A couple of biters. There, so... Okay, it would be there. Let's just place this here. Missing iron. I do have the ammo loader though. There we go. That is even. Oh, I can actually see. I can see a swarm over there. Okay. Ammo loader. Let's make an ammo loader. 16 carbon, they take 2, so I need 32 of these. About that. Then solder, that was the metal mixing furnace. And I need just a handful, I think. I need 20 of these. 3, 4, about 16. That one. I need to do it a couple times. Grab you. Ammo loader? Yes, please. Oh, so I could also... Ooh. I can set up a circuit condition for this. First electronic circuit. 2 hours in. To be fair, they're not too difficult. One ammo loader connects all of the turrets. And I can basically be really lazy now. Let's just set... Actually, I don't need to... I can do the assembler. So if enable if ammo is less than 800. There you go. Right, I think let's actually worry about setting up. Well, let's increase the iron production because I know that that's being used a lot for the turrets. I need iron to make iron. And electric drills? I guess I can use electric ones. Go there. I suppose that will be okay. I bet I could... This was the crazy miner design which I stumbled across. So that's 6. I don't know. I'm not going to do that yet. Not that setup. Let's just do this setup for now. More iron, please. Right. Let's... Be fair, I'm just tempted to just go for it for iron production. I'm using so much of it. Okay, let's first upgrade power. Just so that I've got the extra headroom I'll need for this. We're going to make a furnace stack. Also get a light there. Let's start it about here. That doesn't look nice. Oh, I need to bump that out. That's why it doesn't fit. Oh, wow. I could do the undergrounds, actually. Let's do the undergrounds. Yeah, so iron ore can come in from there. I'm missing stone by the looks of it. $10,000 iron plates. Go through iron like crazy. I'm going through iron like crazy. I think iron is my most consumed resource at the moment. And I'll do a little load balancer here. And then spaghettify this belt. Right, time for the upgrade. Where do I need it? About there. More iron. Let's also bump up how many belts are currently being stored. Now that I do actually have, I think I've got the iron production. 715, so that is gaining. I think I would quite like to start making gun turrets automatically. Am I missing wood? Oh, I need to set up wood. I need to do the circuits for green science. Oh, well, they coming. They are coming. Big attack. Let's copy this about here. I'm picking up the pace now, which does feel good. And for more lights. Oh, so much iron. Actually able to saturate that belt. Well, there is actually copper here, so I'm gonna start mining this bit. Right, I want to be able to hopefully fit 8 of these. Is there any research I could be doing? Radar amplification? Why not? Oh, I could also, yeah, let's get nanobots. Let's definitely get that research. I'm definitely feeling a bit undefended from there. Well, once I've got these turrets set up, I will add defense there. You watch researching this just crashed the game. Okay, actually, what is coverage is 13 and 14. How much will this increase it? 5 and 17. Oh yeah, see, that's a new expansion there. You're fine. Okay, let's get turrets. Set up in the lovely spaghetti base. Let's actually bump them up by one. Drop to the right, go there. Turrets. Yes. 0.6, outputs 1. 1.25. Yeah, that will be enough. Might actually need another inserter. Yeah, that should be able to keep up. Let's stock, I don't know, 2 stacks of them. Yeah, that'll be enough. You have returned. Welcome back, Quest. You can make belts in Factorio. I mean, there is a mod which actually makes them require electricity. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can definitely see your reasoning for that. My question is, how are they perpetually rotating? They must have some sort of perpetual energy machine. They are itself a free energy device. Well, I would quite like that, actually. Stick them most to the side of the belt and you got infinite free energy. Yeah, you literally would. They're just constantly rotating. But yeah, there is actually a mod which I know of which makes all of the belts require electricity to run. There's also another mod which I was actually thinking of getting, but I chose not to because I was worried that it would crash my game. It basically adds mines to this. So you can actually like go underground, mine in a cave, uncover resources in the cave, and send like trains into a cave and then out of the cave. Right, so let's go in these two middle, then there'd be a gap. That actually work? Not really for spacing. I don't want there to be like two there. The batteries in Factorio. Yeah, well, well, the batteries in this are, I would say, a little bit more correct. So these actually are lead acid batteries. So it's lead, sulfuric acid, and then steel. Not sure of the steel, but if they were plastic, that would make sense. Then there's lithium ion, and then silver zinc. Base Factorio is, let me think. It's sulfuric acid, copper, and iron. Lead acid batteries are technically rechargeable. Like a lead acid battery, you use them in cars. That is the battery which you have. Although they do degrade over time. Yeah, they degrade over time and they don't store a huge amount of energy compared to lithium ion. Insert capacity. They require silver. Compressed air. Can't wait for us to figure out better battery technology. Graphite batteries. They're made out of like radioactive diamonds, aren't they? I've heard of them ones. They're a weird one. Okay, well, I really need to get green science. Trying to use. I don't think graphene springs to mind because of the weird like lattice structure of it. Right, let's actually do green science. Let's have some fun making green science. Which is going to be fun because it's going to require tin. While I'm here, I may as well set up a makeshift circuit producer. Okay, transport belt, basic belt. Okay, and they both require gear wheels. Should we create like a incredibly cursed setup for this? They are graphene. You which need the gear wheels and then the circuit boards. Oh, hello. Quick. Can I make it? I need to make it. Just randomly get attacked by some biters. I kind of want to get quite far up, actually. I mean, I can always move the wall if I need to. Here we go. One. Main reason that battery life is a thing. Hold on, I need to actually concentrate. I need to mine all of this wood. The main reason that battery life is a thing that needs to be considered is the fact that the chemical reaction when charging isn't perfect, which over time ruins some of the material which actually holds it. Yeah, that is what happens. It slowly damages it. Even the lithium ions do that. There you go. I love this darkness mod. This makes me feel like it's more Greg Tech, to be honest. I've played that way too much in Minecraft. I know that my Apple Watch has to, well, it's slowly restricted how much it can actually charge. It is to do with that battery health. Wow, that attack is getting even bigger. Oh, okay, well, that's apparently an achievement. I need them sniper turrets, actually. I need military. Sniper turrets would be really good for the spitters. Pulse grenades. You know, all things considered, that's not too difficult to set up. Oh, this is going to be... actually not too bad, and I can set that one to be on the inside. All machines that, yeah, they would. Iron, so this one needs tin. This one needs to be an iron belt, and I also need to get iron over there. Only missing... I still really need to set up the greenhouses. Okay, that will be iron. And I do want to keep a buffer of these, actually. If possible. Any resemblance of realism. I do have a game which does somewhat resemble realism, but it's not like automation. It's what is the theme of it? The theme is like you're trapped in a rainforest, I think, with basically nothing, and you have to survive. Okay, well, this seems like a nice clear area. Let's set up some greenhouses. Yeah, there aren't any factory type games I have. There aren't any factory type games I know of which are hyper realistic. All very arbitrary. See, I don't even think the Pyanodons one, that's still... I mean, it is an absolute nightmare. There's like a machine for every single recipe, and it makes it just crazy. You have to automate everything. There's not really anything which is hyper realistic. It will make the early game too hard or too complicated for beginners. Don't get it. See, for the early game... Oh, there is a nest over there. Okay, right, that's an emergency. I'm not letting them expand anymore. Bad. 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 Yeah, you know. I mean, it was the early game which I had the most issue with. I really struggled sort of making it through the early game in Supersymmetry. Would likely enjoy the change. I don't know what the change actually looks like. Alright, do I actually... Oh, I suppose I probably should. It was the early game. Definitely. The early game, sort of the transition from going... It was going from not building really any processing chains to having to build, like, every processing chain. That was the bit which I struggled with. That's what you play the game for. See, I'm not a fan of massive realism. I am a little bit, but not like crazy to, well, yeah, I don't like it being exactly realistic. Especially if it's difficult to achieve. Logistic holes. Simple as a recipe change. The recipes, I don't mind the recipes. It's actually, well, in the case of supersymmetry, it was going from being in the early game to having to build 10, 20 machines for a processing chain. Have to go from nothing to building or batch crafting that many machines. Oh, so that did attack, and it attacked right there. I think that's why I liked, or still like, not liked. It's why I like GTNH so much. Like, the early game is, I mean, it's grindy, yes. But when you start getting into the machines, it's not like having to build really big chains early on and having to build loads of machines. It's slowly bringing you into it. That being said, that does change it about Ivy too. But by that point, you have applied logistics, so it becomes less of a chore, and more sort of enjoyable for me. There's one GTNX where you can mark recipes in a certain way to. Oh, they did implement that. That's cool. That is a nice feature. I never actually played it in GTNH, but it is a very nice feature. Right, so these do take power. Oops, not them. Because they're in the middle, that's not nice. Okay. Or even making a single steam machine is insane. See, that to me, that is way too long to be spending before getting any of the machines. That is a long time to go without any of the machines. Has it? I haven't seen it. I know that some of the multis, they did change. Okay, that makes it easy. We're going to go for an in and an out. These. We're missing probably the wood. It does take effort. Even GTNH, I wouldn't expect you to get. You wouldn't be able to. Is that an attack coming at the top? That is going to be handled by the turrets. I wouldn't expect you to get steam machines within the first hour unless you were speedrunning it. For me, I think I got Steam Age in like the first couple streams, so that would have been about 12 hours. Because you've got to search the world, you've got to go exploring, you've got to actually find the materials, and you've also got to progress through Tinker's Construct. That's actually not too long. Right, so how does this need to look? Go for output priority. Yeah, I remember that. For GTNH, getting the bed in that, it's still a bit of a pain, but it's not gated by EV. Yeah, I wonder if I should do splitters. Okay, let's check. Let's have a little change. Input these we long-handed. Can't bear it. If these are going up, I want to split this into basically two sides. So this is going to be input for the seeds and then output here. More inserters. Oh, I could go for a really wonky. Should we go for a really wonky chest? Let's have an input from there and then send it up into the assembler. For little seedlings. Then output there, which will go to the input side. Output priority needs to prioritize going in there to the assembler. And then the final output will be able to come up here. Right, that's crazy. Let's give it a charge. Let's go and collect some wood. Oh, I'm still getting attacked from that corner. That is 16. I think that takes in 1. How many does it need? 10? It needs 10. We're making wood. We're making wood infinitely, growing trees, and consuming pollution. That's not the nest down there. Right, and then copper just needs to get up there. You got to love spaghetti bases. I love them. How's that doing? Got a decent amount of gun turrets now. Go across. Let's go up there. Sadly, I can't get any lights here. But I could use the underground actually to get some lights. Alright, let's just make it store about that much. It will slowly build up over time. For now, let's go and chop some trees just so that I can get some more green signs. And then I want to research probably the return items. And repair turrets. Although they, yeah, they need the basic, circuits. How difficult are bots? They are actually really easy, the construction bots. They're just the circuits. Issue is 1. This is 0.5. That produces 2. So if this is continuously running, that does produce enough. So it'd still be the 3 to 2. I'm gonna expand that. I want these basic circuits on a belt so that I can actually start making like the nanobot stuff. What do they need? Tinned copper wire. I only need 2 of them. That actually works out okay. Assembling machine there. Enough? What am I missing? 1 piece of resin. Piece of wood. And 1 piece. Still missing wood. Yeah, it'd be nice to get the nano construction bots. Start being able to automate construction for things. As I was having a drink. What are you missing? Oh right. that can be sorted. No one can stop me putting belts on about. So I want to make... That's enough for 2 of the setups I'm thinking of. So that's 3. No, wait, that's 4. Count that as 1. I need an extra 4 more? Realistically, okay, I'm just going to build over that ore vein. So I can still use this. I can still use this setup. Share and then 3 there. Right, check this out. Do that. Want to see a really cursed inserter here? Pick up here, drop there. Pick up from there, drop here. And that's the copper input. $10K copper. I guess I could... Well, no, I'm going to load balance this. Load balance the output. Oh, nanobots. Oh, I love you, nanobots. Let's go this way. Yeah, besides the absolute mess of cables. This is expandable circuit production. Bob's mod circuit production. Now, do I have everything to start making nano construction bots up here? I don't want them to go into the ammo chest down here. I mean, I could just put them on a belt. What is it, a repair pack? I also want the repair packs to be automated. What are you missing? There you go. Fix that. So this should also be really easy to copy and expand it. What are you missing? Oh, the power lines are an absolute mess here. Oh well. If it works, it works. So that does... Okay, that would be 400. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How many do I want to make of these? See, this is something I would also want automated so that I can just make loads of the windmills. I guess let's do like 20. There you go. You should be able to actually start making green silence. It's crude, but it works. Where's that? Oh, it's connected up there. That's fine. Still got 1 million for the iron ore. Wow, you can really start to see all of the biter nests. Yeah, I just wanted all of the ores to be scattered everywhere, just for the sake of it, and everything just to be, what is it? The richness is turned up, frequency is turned up, and then the size is the lowest. Okay, that's 100. And I do want the next tier of circuits to actually be automated for that. Because these will allow me to repair things while I'm not even there. And they won't be construction bot repaired. Frequency 3. Thousand wood. Get rid of that one. Oh yeah, how is... Okay, I wouldn't mind. Let's just throw another assembler down there. I could really do with setting this up properly. Let's connect it there. Could do some fun side loading. Coal's going to be on the outside there. Get that on the inside. Then ammo. just to make sure that I've got production. Why do I not have that much coal? Okay, let's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 8 of them. By the way, there's not really much more coal. Could actually do the splitter here. That can pick up diamonds. Probably this is definitely going to do wonders for the power. Right, so I just want coal. Yeah, we're in a power spiral at the moment. Just do that to fix it. Right, so I want to worry about a little bit more defenses. So let's get this. Get a blueprint planner. Section would be this, so that I can overlap it. Bob's Mod's defense blueprint. And then I can copy that to my toolbar. That is wrong. There it is. But actually, because I've picked this such a good number, if I removed from there, I believe, and we'll do snapped grid relative. Let's make 15. So that is actually a square. So it should just copy and paste. Properly lined up. Where are you? You're over there. Let's go down there. Let's go and say hi to them. Oh yeah, let's get the gun turrets and walls. You'll actually be able to repair that. So I do want this bit to actually work. Let's call this defense straight. I'm feeling safe enough now to be able to do this. So I want this to be able to just plug in. The spacing would be there. Be there. Guess let's copy it from there, just to make sure that it can actually, so that it's easy for me to be able to plug it in. So I want there to be a gap. So the next one starts there. Be here. Actually, the best thing about this, we have blueprint mirroring in this. So I only need to make one of these, and then I just press H, and then it will just flip rotation, and then it will just fit. It's the same blueprint. Okay, it's from that corner there. I would do it these two, but I feel like that's too close. I'm gonna do them too. Already starting to make blueprints for this. Hopefully with this one, I should also be able to keep expanding it. Do I just snap it from there? Right, that's a little bit more defenses built. So there's still, I still want to build, I mean, there's still a lot to build for it. Let's just deconstruct that now. Yeah, I just need to surround the base and then I'll be completely safe. But for now, I think this is a good point to end the stream. It's been really good, actually. I'm looking forward to more of this. I mean, who doesn't love Factorio, and who doesn't love... Oh, it's dark. I can't actually see it. Oh, I can just barely see them. Who doesn't love the realistic darkness on a biter-infested world? So it's going to be really hard. Yeah. Hope everyone's enjoyed today. Let's just grab some circuits. Right, I will save that. Is there anyone I can raid to? Might raid you to someone who's playing GTNH. Should we raid here? Yeah, let's raid there. It's the Greg Tech of Minecraft. Right, take care everyone and enjoy the rest of your day.